Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our mindful moment today, brought to you by Saybrook University in the Department of Mind Body Medicine. I'm Dr. Shaelyn McLain Sims, and I will be leading you through or guiding you through a practice of exploring space through movement as well as a seated practice. So the movement portion that we'll move into here certainly can be done seated in a chair. But if you're able to, I do recommend standing up in the space that you are in. And we'll just begin by grounding down through the feet. So allowing yourself to drop your awareness into this standing posture, feeling your feet placed firmly on the ground. And even if you chose to remain seated, you can still feel your feet grounding down, making contact with the floor, the earth, the surface beneath. And we'll just start to begin exploring the space around us. So using your eyes and your gaze just to start looking around, really seeing around you, looking up, gazing from side to side. And as you do this, you start to bring in some gentle mobility into the neck, into that upper spine. Just getting a sense, maybe looking down, seeing what's around you, getting the complete 360-degree picture. And now we will come into our arms. So next, using our arms to explore the space around us. So first, by bringing the arms all the way up, extending them to the sky, really reaching up, feeling for all of that space, that abundance of space above your head and above your body. Feeling a nice stretch coming in here as you really reach into that expansive space. And feeling that space within our lungs as well as you inhale fully. And exhale, allowing your arms to float down by your side, coming into a T formation. And we'll explore either side of our body here, really reaching out into that full expansive space, feeling the separation between the shoulders and the arms. And you might even gently pull from side to side, left to right, as you explore that space, reaching out, taking up as much space with your arms as you are physically able to in this moment. And then we might allow the arms to just gently, into whatever degree you feel that range of motion, just kind of reaching back behind you, pulling the shoulders together, just kind of reaching, noticing that space that's behind your body. And then pulling your arms forward, and we'll feel into that space that's in front of us. Maybe bringing a nice rounded spine here as you arch forward, feeling that space reaching. And now just getting that general sense of what's around you. That space extending in all directions. As you further orient yourself to the space that you are in as you stand, and coming back into a neutral posture. And then slowly moving into a seated position if you had been standing. So just coming into the body, finding a comfortable seat, however you choose to be holding your body. And in fact, you could remain standing if this feels most comfortable for you. So now we come into a more still posture. If you are seated, allowing those sits bones to really make full contact with the supporting surface, whether you're in a chair or on the floor, stabilizing that pelvis and just drawing upwards into the body, narrowing the front of the ribs, pulling those ribs in towards the back of the body slightly, lifting your abdomen, lifting up the sternum, really finding that expansive length and space through the upper body and in the abdomen, all the way up through the neck. Imagine that the crown of your head is pulling upwards, just so slightly. And settling into your breath here. And we'll move into a subtle but consistent breathing pattern. In the yogic tradition, this pranayama practice is called vritti, where the endeavor is to balance the inhalation with a pause at the top of the inhale, balancing that with the exhalation. And so I'll guide you through this paced breathing. As you breathe in, you're filling up your lungs evenly from the bottom up to the middle, all the way to the top. We'll linger and pause for a moment. And then as you breathe out, emptying the lungs from top to middle to bottom, and pause for a moment. So we'll move through this on a count of 5. So slowly inhaling now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause, lifting the spine. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhaling again. 1, pulling the breath up all the way to the top. 4, 5. Holding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause again here. Again, inhale, 1, like a straw, pulling in the breath all the way to the top. Pause, hold, 1, lifting that pelvic floor. 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release your breath. Let your breath now spring back into its natural, spontaneous flow. And with your eyes closed, see if you can rest your awareness in the energy of space in front of you. See if you can become aware of that energy of space that is behind you. Become aware of and rest your awareness in that energy of space to the right and to the left. And now the space that is above and below you. And if you were to move in any of these directions, and remove any obstacles in those directions, we would find infinite space in all directions. Become aware of the infinite space that surrounds you, surrounds your body, and the infinitesimal space that permeates your body. And in that realm of space, of possibility, of potent intelligence and awareness, offer, bless, and permeate this space with the frequency of your choosing. What qualities or quality do you wish to offer, omit, and receive throughout your day today? Love, joy, appreciation, compassion. And as you bless this intelligent space of which you are a part with the frequency of this elevated emotion, allow it to ripple through time and space in all directions. And allowing your awareness to rest in this for these few moments. And resting in this space of silence. And for a few more moments in your mind's eye, imagine yourself moving through your day, riding the waves of this quality, of this frequency, and see images in your mind of the people, places, events, circumstances that flow forth from this quality, this emotion. Remembering to breathe as you shift and experience this penetrating emotion through your entire body. And taking now a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And as you feel ready, you can allow the energy in you to move up through your spine, behind your eyes, and then move forward through your eyes. As the eyelids open, and you take in the light around you, taking in once again that space around you. And as you take in this magnificent day that you have created and pre-paved in your own mind, thank you for joining me.